Got the ring?
Yeah.
Wait till they all sing. Wait till they sing. Wait till she's You're shaking. Don't shake. Take a deep breath. Corey, take a deep breath.
Sticker today.
Alright, let's see what stuff the sticker has.
Do you think she deserves a sticker? She gives out a lot of stickers.
That's a really large Congratulations here, Corey. How about it here?
That's beautiful. What a perfect couple. The perfect culmination of an 8-year journey. But a proposal at this point was almost expected. They've been together for almost a decade. A pillar of stability in an unstable world. And an example for friends and family alike. But how did this happen? What has kept them together for so long? And most importantly, how can we learn from their example? Tonight, we examine one of the most successful, longest-lasting, non-married high school relationships the North Shore suburbs has ever seen. This is Becky and Corey, behind the Eternal Bliss. But let's start at the beginning. The year was 1986. 73 seconds into launch, Challenger explodes. In the Soviet Union, the world's worst nuclear disaster occurs in Chernobyl. Back in the United States, the Iranian-Contra scandal rocks the White House. And into this world of turmoil, 2 oversized babies are born.
Corey's been special from day one, from the day he was born. You know why?
Why?
Because he's my birthday baby. He was born on my birthday, so he was a gift to me, and he knows it.
Happy birthday, dear Corey. Happy birthday to you.
Born on his mother's birthday, Corey was a quiet little boy, and at first kept a low profile. Becky, on the other hand, asserted her presence right away. Usually by sitting on things.
Catch Papa. Oh, here she goes with me. Papa, you got this? No.
Not knowing of each other's existence, the duo grew up in separate worlds.
What is that, Corey?
Fire truck.
No, that big fire truck?
Their lives stayed separate until high school, when mutual friend Jenny Brigham introduces the two as potential dates for the upcoming Turnabout dance.
It was coming up on Turnabout, and she was set up through a mutual friend with some guy named Corey from a different high school.
The first time they talked was a 3-hour phone conversation, which for a guy is a really long time to stay on the phone, but not for Corey.
It was a senior year, and I recall him being on the phone all night. Once he met her, he called her, and they talked all night. And then that was that.
After the fact, she was like, I think I still like him. I think I'm going to talk to him for a little bit longer, even after the dance.
And that's really all that happened. They soon decided it was time to let the world know about their status.
When I met Becky, she was a really outgoing girl, you know. She's very energetic, very out there, like, and nothing bothers her in the world. She's always just having fun, living her life, and doing her own thing.
Oh, she's the biggest sweetheart I've ever met. I think sweetheart is the best word to use to describe Becky.
She reminded me of like a cute little Barbie doll. Just bubbly, smiley, always, you know, right there. I don't think she's ever had a bad day.
Okay, not really much to work with there. What about Corey?
When we first met him, there were some question marks, let's be honest.
I believe he introduced himself for the first time to our group of friends as the Italian Stallion. So that set the bar pretty high.
The Italian Stallion.
That's exactly what I said.
I met him at Toby and Lassie's birthday party, and he brought his dog Honey. Honey was pretty feisty, and I thought Corey was pretty feisty too.
I don't even know if I can remember meeting Corey. I just remember thinking, man, this guy's got a lot of energy.
I thought it was really cool because he worked at Dick's.
I thought he was awesome because he was also an ice cream man.
I'd have to say using horrible pickup lines on the cousins when we were playing pool. If you had a pet parrot, would it sit on this shoulder or this shoulder? So that was the one I remember.
I knew that Becky was kind of more the rebellious type a little bit as a teenager, even though she's certainly not now. So when I first met Corey, I was like, oh, Becky's brought home her rebel boyfriend to tick off her mom. So I thought that was going to be kind of a passing phase. But once I got to know Corey, of course, that absolutely wasn't true.
Eventually, Corey's charm and persistence won them over, and he was accepted into the pack.
I mean, we were unsure. He's from a different school, you know. We kind of just keep an eye on him for a while before we can just welcome him with open arms into an approved relationship.
But there was one more hurdle for Corey. Meeting the parents.
I was more curious as to what Claudia would think.
Yeah, me too.
I just remember us having a very long discussion with Corey the first time he came over, and Jerry and I talked and talked and talked to them.
Well, as I remember, I think Claudia was asking a lot of questions. I wouldn't call it a grilling. Oh yeah, I would call it grilling. I guess I would call it grilling. I would call it grilling.
After narrowly passing a grueling 2-hour interrogation, the couple received a tentative okay. And they've ridden that tentative okay out for over 8.5 years. How did they do it? Well, we think we've narrowed it down to a few key relationship components. Number 1. Assertive leadership. Confidently assuming responsibility in appropriate situations. Becky is especially gifted in this area, displaying these qualities at an early age. While most partygoers are patiently waiting in line, Becky notices that Jess is not following directions. Well done, Becky. Well done. After taking her turn, she notices someone else is also trying to break the rules. Wise beyond her years, she makes sure the younger partygoers stay safely within their bounds.
Wait, Becky, wait, stand in front of the back, stand in front of the back.
It's moving! No, okay, Becky. No, I'm just
It's all really been good. I think she steps up sometimes with somebody when leadership is needed.
It's gonna rain, guys! It's gonna rain!
Confidence. Being confident and happy with yourself enables you to find joy with someone else. This is a cornerstone of Becky and Corey's relationship, and one that has been apparent for quite some time.
My first impression of Corey was when he was probably about 8 years old, is the only guy tap dancing on the stage at Lehman's School of Dance.
He was just a cute little kid who wanted to dance. Corey was never nervous about performing. He worked on things and he knew what he was doing when he got out on that stage. And doesn't that sort of summarize Corey?
Got my tweed pressed, got my best vest. All I need now is the girl.
Glen Grove, he did a show. I remember the show. Tapped all around the gym with everyone standing there. Smile, big smile on his face. He didn't care what other people said.
He used to tell me stories about some of the guys at school, you know, making fun of him. But he was tough. He would have taken on any of those guys who tried to make fun of him. You know, he was like, oh yeah, you want to make something of it. So it was cool.
Even then, he was full of confidence, as he is today.
Perseverance. Being able to weather the storm and persevere through the tough times is a key quality to lasting relationship success. For Becky, growing up in the morse-karzen household was the perfect training ground. It's Christmas time, 1994. Time to cut down the Christmas tree. All three children, especially the older brother, are capable of making a plan, working together, and cutting down a tree. But, as usual, Brett gets distracted from the task at hand and Becky has to step in. Brooke eventually gets mad at Brett for not doing anything productive, causing more distractions for Becky. But despite the surrounding mayhem, Becky stays on task, not quitting until the job is done. She even carries the tree by herself as Brett gives encouraging words. Merry Christmas, Beck.
Corey's the type of person that knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, and he knows a guy who knows another guy who is your mother.
Omniscience. A godlike quality of knowing everything about everything. While not a marriage necessity, it certainly makes things easier.
There is no such thing as Corey not knowing a guy. If he doesn't know a guy, he will find a guy that knows that guy. So pretty much he knows that guy. And that goes for, for anything for that matter. And if he doesn't have any information about something, he knows a guy that knows. So he still knows.
For jerseys, he's got a guy for that. Getting you into fancy clubs downtown, he's got a guy for that. Everybody needs somebody that's well connected.
I was amazed at how well he was. He understood all the problems of having a home. If I ever ask what's going on in the stock market or whatever, he always has a complete review to give me.
Their drive also extends to the realm of personal fitness, where they have pushed themselves. Like really, really pushed themselves.
Corey has decided to try and get his body fat extremely low, like when he was swimming in high school.